Hello, welcome back to MOMLINE. We are in episode 3. I'm Chana Rachel and I'm here with Orpaz Levy.
So nice to be back again, and we are very excited.
And our little sessions here have gone worldwide. My friend from Miami actually came up with a question of her own. How do we know and make sure we're meeting our kids' needs? So Orpaz hit it off.
It's a theory called Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and this really has shaped me into the mom I am, and helped me juggle through life, and make sure that I am giving them what they need, and really I can say that by knowing this, you can really move from survival mode to thriving mode, really. And it's just knowing this. It's knowing the basic things that Hashem created us in a very simple, yet intricate and complicated and phenomenal way. But when we understand how our brain works and how our body works, we can move on from there and be confident that we're doing the right thing. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a pyramid with our basic needs, where on the bottom you see that we have biological and physiological needs. So it's the basic needs that we have: sleeping, eating, making sure that all that is in line, having a roof over our head.
Yes.
The second that you have that, can you move on to the next level? So in terms of kids, it's making sure that they're getting a healthy diet and getting enough sleep. You can't expect your child to be normal and function and listen to you and be emotionally at peace when he hasn't gotten his sleep. It really makes a big difference for little infants all the way to teenagers. And I'm living with teenagers now, and when they don't sleep, they're monsters, really. Like it's that important. And the next step is to safety. So it's emotional and physical safety. When our home is stable, and that means that the parents are stable,
Getting along
normal
with each other.
functioning, getting along, shalom bayit, and things are predictable around the house, the kids feel that, and they feel that safety. Another important thing with kids is routines. The second there are routines built in the house, it just gives them such a sense of security and confidence because they know what to expect.
Right.
Life is scary. They go out into the world, they go out into school, they go out into preschool the whole day. They don't know what happens. When they come home, they have this safety when they know I have dinner, I have time to read a book with my parents. They have their chugim, they have a set schedule, bedtime routine. When they're infants.
That's when I see the most importance of having a schedule. When they're
it just totally calms them. It just does miracles for them, and they need it. This is what they need.
Yeah.
So we move on from the emotional and physical safety, and then we go on to love and belonging. Emotional connection.
Not just butterflies.
Yeah, when kids are loved and they know they're loved and they have that sincere, authentic connection with any caregiver, parents, whoever it may be, and then it's social, obviously also to their friends.
So it's telling them, I love you, you're beautiful, you're such a good boy, you're incredible.
Yes, and when they feel that, and of course this also comes back to the touching that we spoke about the first time. Touching them always, giving them love and affection, hugs, kisses. When you send them off, sometimes we forget, we send them off to school in the morning and it's just stress. And we, goodbye, bye, everyone goes, they're catching their bus or whatever. But I always remember and I always think that, what do I want to give them when I'm sending them off? So your form of a bracha, I don't have time, even though I would love to do that, but I don't have time to physically give them a bracha over their head. But what I do make sure is that I always give them a kiss, even when they are in a bad mood or someone is grumpy about something or couldn't find their shoes last minute, whatever it is. I do not let anyone walk out the door without a hug and a kiss.
That's
for
incredible.
Me, because I feel like if they're going out into the world, like I have to give them that koach. They're going out into the world, and I want them to feel like I can do anything.
It's like a mini bracha, and it's like in the intentions. I have to say that when I give my babies a bracha on Friday night, Paz, I put so much love into it.
And look into his eyes when you do that.
I look into his eyes, and he's always like kiss, Ima kiss. Like it's just the most like bonding experience. So like I guess every kiss that you do during the week, it's like a mini bracha. Right?
They feel it. I'm telling you.
It's like the chicken soup for the soul on a Friday night. The brachas, it's the best.
Yeah. But what's amazing with all this is that when the kids are young, this is when I learned all of this, and I did it because I knew that I had to do it. But when the kids are older, you really see the difference that it makes.
Really?
And you see it. You see that they're, even when, there's things and ups and downs and hormones and things that happen and drama and whatever. But when they have this, They know that they're coming home and anything can happen and they're good.
Wow.
They're good.
Wow.
They're like, it's just a little thing that we'll get through and we're good. We got this. And that's up here. You know, if we want our kids to reach their highest potential, which we're getting up there, we have to build up because when we don't have this, we can't move up. We can't move up the
over our
pyramid.
head. We need parents that get along. We need loving kisses and brachas from our parents, and now we need esteem.
We need esteem. So this is feeling competent, capable, feeling appreciated. You know, this is giving their kids, giving them koach in the house.
Yeah.
It's with chores. It's not do this because you have to do it. Do this because I need your help. I can't do without you, and you do it so great. Yesterday, my son wanted to, he didn't have anything to do, and I was making dinner, and I told him, I was like, why don't you make the fries like last time because you made them so good? Can I make fries by myself? Of course I can. I just cutting potatoes and throwing them in the oven. But when he made it, it's the best.
Are you really? One second, you have to exaggerate it.
Of course.
You have to be like a cheerleader for your kids. You have to be a mascot.
You have to know how to play it off. And
we're also giving you drama lessons here, okay? Listen to our paz.
Totally. So when we
those
were sitting
fries were insane.
When we were sitting down for dinner, those were the best fries that I ever tasted.
Best.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Because he made them.
The floors are so clean when you wash them, Rafael. Shalom.
Exactly. Can we do it better? Yes. But am I making sure that I'm doing this? Yes. I know that I did this today for all of my kids.
Feeling confident,
competent, capable, and appreciated. Mm-hmm. Then we're moving up to the self-actualization. This is where we all thrive to be. We strive to get to our potential, reach our own potential. Mm-hmm. And this is where, we pursue our dreams and passions and everything. For kids, it's the little things. It's exploring my talents, creativity, curiosity, and for me, the most important piece is being happy. It really is being happy. All of this is emotional intelligence at its best. And another amazing thing that I've learned is that emotional intelligence is the thing that in the end of the day, that's what makes people successful. It's not your IQ. People who know how to get along.
How do you define emotional intelligence?
It's your emotional health and your ability to make it out in the world, socialize, when you know social cues, social skills. People who get it, people who know how to get through things from one, challenge to another, they get through it.
So would you say it's a really good thing making sure when your kids are already really little or past to make play dates for them every single day and to get them
every single day? I would absolutely say no, because that would drive you crazy. And everything, remember we spoke about this, about the Rambam, Derech Hashem, Derech HaMelech is in the middle.
Really?
You find a healthy balance every day. Do your kids need that? No. If they're out, especially if they're out in daycare during the day or with a caregiver with other kids, then they're getting that. When they come home, they need you.
Okay.
They need you. And the house is where we're giving them this and building from there. And when they're older, believe me, they're going to have enough time to be with friends and socialize, and they won't want to be at home. But right now it's building this stability and emotional bonding and connection where they know that they feel safe.
Wow.
So where I'm taking this is that when I, as the mom, know that I'm meeting my own needs, because this is not for kids, this is for all of us.
Right.
So when I'm meeting my own needs, and I know that I'm getting all this, if I'm not getting my sleep that I need, I can't mother. I can't give any of this stuff because I don't have it. I am not at a place where I am emotionally, capable of going up and giving it to them. So I first need to make sure as a mom that I'm meeting my own needs.
Right.
And the second that I know that I am, I'm happy and I'm calm and I'm in a place where I'm ready to mother and I'm ready to build this house and these kids and the pyramid of every single person living in my house. And the kids mirror it. When the mom is happy, when the mom is confident, when the mom has this, the kids' brains and nervous systems mirror this. Their brains sync with ours.
Right.
When we're emotionally at homeostasis, at balance, at a healthy place, and our kids are there also. And then at the end of the day, I do make sure, and if it's weekly or, daily, whatever you want, But you remind yourself of this and you really look at it, and
You have to have this up on the wall, and it's like you're a
yeah,
serata di
it's a reminder.
Because I think like you need to be so clear on your boundaries and your values, because you know this is your like a serata di bot. You need to go to sleep at a certain time to get enough sleep to be a good mom, so you can give them the safety, the love, the cheerleading that they need. My question about this self actualization, well, it's just an insight actually. When Bnei Israel were in Egypt, Paro, one of the things that he did is that he wouldn't let them finish any job. Right before the job was finished, they would be like, okay, move to the next job. And they say about this that the reason he did that is because people gain an incredible satisfaction from finishing jobs. Anytime you take something off your to-do list, anytime you send that message that you wanted to send, it's like you're releasing endorphins. But he didn't want them to do that. So I'm trying to imagine like letting us get this self-actualization in our own careers. But I'm trying to think of like a 2-year-old. What is it self-actualization for a 2-year-old?
It's exploring, it's being creative. You can see a 2-year-old where in his downtime, he's not smiling, he's not doing anything. You see kids that are gloomy, you do. You really, unfortunately, you do. Or they're really cranky. They get tipped off by every little tiny thing, ticks them off, flips them off. They get a tantrum every second. Have my kids gotten tantrums? Yes. Do they get tantrums every 5 minutes? No. Are there kids that do? Yes. Because their emotional balance, like their emotional system is not at balance. So anything that happens, they're just at the tip and it throws them off.
Right.
So when my kids are just emotionally at peace, then when someone, knocks off their, spills something on them, they're not flipping out crazy. Oh my God, you guys, they're not going
they're
crazy
standing on this
because
pyramid. They're stable.
Yes.
Their roots are deep rooted in the ground.
Yeah. So when something happens, it's like, I'm okay. They don't know that.
Okay. So it's experiencing creativity, curiosity, taking out the books, sitting on the ground and building blocks
Being
with
happy.
them.
Being happy.
Being happy with them.
When your kids leave the house and they go to Gan, when they go to school or wherever, like I don't know if you've ever thought of this, but I've always wanted like a little camera to see what my kids look like when they're out without me, right? And then when you get that like verification from other moms, or like when they were on a play date and your child behaved so nicely and was such a happy kid around here, and I've really gotten that feedback, and when you hear that, it's like I did a good job. My 12-year-old went to a Shiva house. She went to a Shiva house of a friend who lost her brother, and she was there, and the mom came up to me, it's Shiva, and she told me your daughter adds so much happiness into our home. And I'm like, wow. Like, if that's what my daughter does when she leaves the house and she's able to do that in a Shiva home, then wow. Then what is she doing when it's not a Shiva home and it's just going to your friend's house? Or my little kid.
That is your self-actualization. It's getting that feedback from other moms.
That's where we all want to be.
Right.
But we want to balance our healthy life and reach our potential in other things, and not just being an awesome mom. But I do really hold that as a top goal.
In every category, it could be good feedback from clients. It could be someone on the street who's just like, wow, I see what you're doing, and it's incredible.
Yeah, that's why I want, like, at the end of the day, that I want every mom to get into bed and say, I got this, I did it. And when you have that confidence, you really can be a good mom, and you will be an awesome mom.
Yes.
Are you the perfect mom? No, because there's no such thing.
Right.
Are you doing the best you can? Right. Yes, and Hashem chose you for your kids, and you know what you're doing. When you know what you're doing, it's not like, oh my God, am I giving them all their needs? Hashem didn't make this so complicated.
Right. Take this, print this out at your home printer, and write down for yourself what these mean to you.
Yeah, we'll add a link to it. I'll put it up on the bottom in the comments.
Amazing.
And really, I want moms to know that it's possible.
Yeah.
It really is possible. And first, we make sure that we're meeting our own needs. We move up. We take care of everyone.
To the top.
And we only reach up there, and I promise you, when we know better, we will mother better, we will do better, we'll feel better, and one day at a time, and one step at a time, and we're gonna get there.
We're getting there. We're
getting
there. I feel we're reaching.
We're climbing
out of the paper. Anyway, keep your questions coming. Let us know in the comments. Share, comment with friends, and we're looking forward to our next episode. L'chaim.